I don't know how you feel about this, but if Lord Magistrate Tori is assigned to the Inba Swamp Post, you'll be awarded even more responsibilities.
They dress it up and call it reform, but all they really do is waste time and money on useless projects.
Gunfire! Hurry, everyone! Get together and form a shield! Secure the front and back! Don't let anyone escape!
Was that gunfire? But I didn't hear a shot or even smell gunpowder.
Whoever has a gun here is guilty. It has to be somewhere.
Lord Shiroyama. I'm sorry, Lord Ogasawara. It's been a while since we last saw you, so we put aside several things I think will interest you.
Yes, I see that.
We've acquired a few Western paintings as well. Would you like to take a look at those too?
Yes, that would be... Actually, what I need to see are any unusual ancient inscriptions.
Sure. I have some here, in fact.
Well?
I can't read it like this, but it definitely looks like Ayagami to me.
How did you acquire this?
Is this steward you brought with you an expert on ancient writings by any chance?
It's like the fruit not falling far from the tree.
Who you calling a fruit?
I'm impressed by the accomplishment you have working under you, Lord Ogasawara. If you happen to know anyone else who's available right now...
You want me to refer bodyguards to you? Why?
Well, because I deal in foreign goods, it seems that lately I've become a target for some rather shady individuals with less than reputable agendas. And it would be nice to have a few skilled men on hand.
Even a samurai can be bought nowadays.
He what? I was just informed that while leaving a restaurant, the Lord of Noto came under attack.
Are you talking about Otobe? Our superior?
Lord Otobe also has ties to Western learning. I wonder if the same man who attacked him attacked our shop too.
Wow. It's just what I wanted.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Come now. Do you really intend to chase after those monstrous creatures like the ones we saw the other day?
I do. It's the only task that I'm suited for. What is it?
Well, it just seems wrong to me somehow.
Hey there! Did you find the place all right?
Yes.
Who is this?
This man is a craftsman from Horai Village. He's the one who made that new fan of yours. He just got into Edo the other day.
Masaru.
Hey!
Masaru! I know that I saw him come down this way, but...
is this? Masarao!
You have a lot of nerve to speak to me after what you've done.
Mountain people, ocean people, plains people, river people. Those are the people who still remain free. They're not on temple registers, and they don't answer to any daimyos. The people of the craft are one of those people too!
Yes, I know. I even lived with you mountain people for a little while.
Then why are you doing this, Masarao?
It's something I heard. From what I understand, you have violated our code. You know the ancient people do not pay tributes or taxes, and we don't volunteer labor. That is our code, and we must follow it, or else you put everyone in danger. They say you're killing the gods of the land. The gods of the land are divine beings. They exist only to protect us and are not to be trifled with. You know that!
They are not gods! They are Yoi!
Don't you ever come near me again! Both the mountain people and the people of the craft are ancient people. I will not stand by and let you go unpunished for what you've done!
Wait, Masarao! Masarao.
What is it? What do you smell?
I'm not sure who it is exactly. Ah, there he is. Over there. I was right. It was the smell of blood.
Try to stay in control.
A little flying won't cause any problems. This Ayashi is one of the mountain people.
Mountain people?
They're part of a larger group who live outside towns and villages and pay no heed to the samurai. But their lives are not easy either.
Hey, are you gonna be alright? Just hang in there.
Nina.
Ninai? Abi! Where did you go? Abi! Hey! Ayashi! Huh? Ayashi! Over here! Do not call me Ayashi!
There's no smell of gunpowder anywhere. And you're saying nobody there heard an actual gunshot?
No. It seems that the more modern guns no longer use string fuses. However, they still make a loud noise when fired.
You alright?
I'm fine.
They searched everyone, including the people in the restaurant, and they couldn't find the gun. But the evidence that he was fired upon is indisputable.
Well, there are multiple types of guns out there.
So, wrapping it in some kind of cloth or even padding might make them quieter, but...
That would be rather conspicuous, and therefore easier to identify the shooter after the attack.
This might help us figure out what happened during the shooting.
Tofu?
No, I don't think that's it at all. But it is a sketch of something.
Well, regardless, if Lord Otobe was chosen as a target, then there's a very good chance that Lord Abe will also be made a target.
The Lord Tori of Kai.
Are you really suggesting that Lord Tori would take action against Lord Otobe and Lord Abe?
Look at what they have done, in both Nikko and in Yoshiwara. Their position is clear. Honjo and the others regard us with hostility, and they want us disbanded. It makes sense that they would go after those men. It's also possible they are using Yoi to do it.
Well, if that's the case...
No, we'll have 3 guards for Abe. Ryudo, Abi, and myself. Saizo and Genbatsu. You will follow another line of investigation.
How come you and I got stuck serving as bodyguards for some merchant?
What, you don't like it? I think that it could be rather fun.
Hello, my name is Yoshinobu Narikawa of Yamasakia. Lord Ogasawara sent you here, right?
Yes, that's right.
We thought this job might help relieve us of our boredom for a little while.
Well, you are an amusing pair. But it's actually my villa in Oji where the characters and suspect tend to show themselves.
I'm not interested in the details. I just want to ensure you intend to ply us with women and sake. Then again, I don't know if I'd really want the women in OG.
If he knows someone is trying to kill him, then why does he agree to check out someone else's garden?
Saying no is rude when you're invited to a garden that's a source of pride.
How's it look over here?
Abi, you feeling better already?
I'm fine. It was just a little scuffle. It seems townspeople tore the garden as well, but I've closed the gates and posted sentries for the time being.
Good. What if there was a Yoi that was so small and fast that the naked eye couldn't detect it, and when you came into contact with it, it had the same effect as a bullet?
What's this babble?
Gunfire! Protect Lord Abe!
A Yoi?
No way.
Are you all right?
Yes, I just lost my balance.
Come on, follow me.
Thank you.
No one escaped from the estate, and there wasn't a gun found anywhere. How can we not think that this is the work of a Yoi?
But what you're holding is nothing special. It's a normal lead bullet.
Well now. An invisible shooter, huh? It sounds like an interesting case to me.
We've met before, haven't we? It was back in Yoshiwara.
Name's Kyosai. Kyosai Kawanabe.
What did you bring him for?
It's not like I asked him to come. When I went to get Otto, he just tagged along. But he might end up being useful anyway.
What do you think?
There's no sign of a Yoi at all.
I agree. And on top of that, I don't smell any gunpowder either.
Well, then if a Yoi didn't do this, who did?
What's that?
What have you found? Paper?
If someone had a gun made of paper, they could burn it in a fire when they're done, or dissolve it in water like this.
Guns require gunpowder. Do you really think paper could withstand that level of heat and force?
I'm guessing you've never heard of an air gun.
Huh? Are you talking about a pressurized gun? The kind that uses compact air as its power.
Are there actually people who make those kind of things?
A paper gun is a little far-fetched. Even I have a hard time with that.
Perfect. Who's there?
I assume you must be Masura. I heard there was a raid here 5 days ago. Apparently, a paper gun was used on stage that sounded so real the authorities came.
Just who exactly are you people?
If you could make something like that, then I bet you could make something even more impressive. Like something that could fire a real bullet and actually kill a person. I'm not going to tell the town magistrate. Quite the opposite. I want you to sell a gun like that to me.
Kyosai.
A gun that I could take anywhere and easily burn in a stove when I'm done using it. I could do all kinds of things with a tool like that. Make our world a lot more interesting.
I commend you for getting to Masurao faster than I did. So did you sell a paper air gun to somebody?
What if I did?
Then run.
This is paper that has been hardened with glue. You put these two together. And this is the pressurized air that replaces gunpowder. But no one will believe that it works.
Masurao, wait! You realize if they find out who made those guns, you will be a criminal! If that happens, you will be shunned by the people of the craft as well! You will be judged here and branded a vagrant! Is that the fate you want?
My fate is my problem!
I was worried, so I followed you.
Listen, that's the same man who wounded Abi the other day.
That was him? The same guy who made the guns?
Yes. This is a matter for the ancient people, and we will handle it as such.
Do you think he did the shooting? Or do you think he just sold the guns to someone else?
I can't tell you that. That's part of the code of the ancient people.
Masurao!
You're no longer one of the ancient people. And yet...
Yukiatsu!
Yukiatsu!
That hurt, you know!
It's a bullet, of course it hurts! Why did you do that?
You have to ask?
Yukiatsu.
It's alright, I'm fine. I did it for the same reason that Abi defended you. Because I consider him one of my own.
Well, I don't feel the same. If he thinks he's one of us, then why does he go around killing our gods? He knows that's not permitted!
Ninai. He does it because he's looking for Ninai.
Ninai? I know that name. That was your older sister, wasn't it?
Ninai disappeared one day. For us, the mountain people, Yoi were part of our daily lives. At the most unexpected moment, they would show themselves to you. Sometimes we would find dead Yoi and eat them. Those occasions were a rare feast for us. That was all the contact we had with them. Until that day. It was an unprecedented event, a Yoi abducting one of the mountain people. My people convinced themselves that Ninai had been chosen to be the god's bride. But it made no sense. Just because you're a god doesn't mean you're entitled to do whatever you please. So I abandoned the mountains and set off to kill the Yoi that took Ninai.
I think I saw Ninai recently.
You did! Tell me where it was! Please!
It was at the medicine wholesaler Yamazaki's villa. The day I delivered the paper guns there, I was sure I saw Ninai.
If that's true, then it's possible that Ninai is...
It was good of you to tell us this.
Listen, it's just because you wouldn't mind your own business.
Wait a sec. If it's Yamazakiya, that means Saizo and Genbatsu...
This truly is an exceptional villa.
Just stay away from me.
Oh, please. That line about sake and women was just a joke.
You really think the people who shot at Lord Atobe are the same people out to get Yamazakiya? Oh. Something's here. I know it.
Really?
Do you think that thing is a...
Yoi!
Assassin's bullets take aim at high-ranking shogunate officials. Are the gods of the land passing judgment? All is the world that Abi's elder sister desires. Chapter 17, The Shrouded World.